One more. So today's plan for today is we'll start with again Bhastrika. We'll do the Bandha and Viparit Karni, and then we'll do with the more sitting asanas. So initial few minutes of stretch, and then we'll get started with the regular asana. So let's start with Bhastrika. Sit straight. Okay, you want to sit there. Sit straight. Inhale and exhale. So we'll do 20 counts of these.
Prabhatji, your video is stuck.
With our Bandha practices. Again, three types of Bandha, and then the fourth is the Mahabandha. So sit in a comfortable posture, and then completely exhale, and then let's start with the Mool Bandha. Mool Bandha is especially recommended exercise for a lot of kidney related issues, or even it helps clear the gut system. So completely exhale. So what effectively what it does is it puts a upward thrust and then clears the gut. So take a breath in, exhale, and after you exhale, pull the anus up, and then put a lot of pressure, upward pressure from the anus, and then pull it up. So you should feel that pressure all the way up to your groin region or even your belly button. So, put a lot of upward thrust, and more upward thrust, the better the kriya is. So completely exhale. Pull it up. Let's repeat one more time. Try to keep the pressure up for about at least 5 seconds. So let's do it again. Pull it up. We'll go to the next is the Jalandhar Bandha.
Prabhat,
Exhale again. Sorry, yeah.
sorry to interrupt, but when we do the Moola Bandha, are we going to constrict the tummy, like pull it back also?
No, no, the tummy is not going to be as a side effect. It might get constructed, but the aim is not tummy.
Okay,
When it comes to tummy, it is the Uddiyana Bandha where we will pull the tummy. So Mool
correct.
Bandha, if you look at it as a digestive tract, Mool Bandha is only from the upward thrust, and Jalandhar Bandha is the downward. You're putting a lot of downward pressure, and then Uddiyana Bandha is the lateral.
Okay,
So yeah, tummy is not going to be, focus is not on tummy.
okay.
Thank you. Well, again, continue with Jalandhar Bandha. Exhale and touch the chin to the chest, and then hold it for about 10 seconds so that the downward thrust kicks in. It doesn't kick in at the right right when you start. So, but hold it for a few seconds. One more time. We'll go to the third one. That is the Uddiyana Bandha. This is where you exhale completely and then put a lot of uh, pressure on the tummy. Ideally, tummy and back should touch each other. So let's start that. Exhale. Let's do it again. Hold it for about 5 to 10 seconds. We'll do the last part of the bandha, that is the three bandha together. The upward thrust, the downward thrust using the Jalandhar bandha, and the lateral. So we'll do all of them together. That is the Mahabandha. Exhale completely. One more time. Exhale. Next is pranayama. So we've done a lot of Brahmari now. We'll go to the regular Anulom Vilom pranayama. So hands in again chin mudra preferred, but any other mudra is also okay. So we'll do it 5 counts of inhale and exhale. But while we do that, let's focus on the breath. It is more of meditation than a breathe in and breathe out. So keep the breath in and out slow, but at the same time, let the mind keep thinking about the changes in the body while you breathe in and breathe out. Feel that when you breathe in, the tummy gets expanded, breathe out, it goes in. So keep tracking the breath, keep feeling that changes in the body. That's where the meditation starts. So again, 1:2 ratio. Let's start with breathing. 5 counts. I mean, 5 inhale and exhale cycles. Count yourself, and you can stop after that. Okay. So next is we'll continue with Viparit Karani. So Viparit Karani is we'll lie down and then raise the leg, but at the same time, it's not complete raised leg. It is raised at a degree. So let me show it once. It is good for a lot of breathing practices. So the legs are not straight, but they're at an angle, so that the tummy gets straightened, and you can do a lot of breathing practices in this position, and it gives you a lot of strength in the lower back. Let's try that. Next is Utthana Padasana. Again, lie down and then we'll get started. Lay down on your back, legs stretched. So we'll start with the left leg and then continue with the right. Make circles. 1, 2, 4. Reverse the direction. These are great forms of stretches. And then raise it up. It gives you a very good stretch in the lower back. On the other side, breathe in, breathe out. Direction change. Stretch. Hold your breath. Slowly hold the toe or the calf muscles and pull it back. Get the stretch. We'll now repeat it with both the legs. Cycling. Reverse. We'll do further simpler variations in Utthana Padasana. So toes together. Raise both the toes to about 45 degree very slowly and bring them back. Again, repeat it for 3 times total. Last time. Get the complete stretch in your groin region when you do this. These exercises are very good for people with diabetic or pre-diabetic condition. But apart from that, what they do is they help clear your digestive system. So your digestive system becomes more effective, and also puts a lot of pressure in the abdominal cord. So it's a great fat burner. Next is the loosening exercises. So we'll do a couple of them. Hands to fingers on the shoulder. So make circles 3 times clockwise, 3 times anti-clockwise, but at the same time get the breathing in. Bigger circles. Reverse. Next is look towards your left side. Keep the back straight, shoulder straight, and look left and try to look as left as possible. Normal breathing. Slowly bring it back. Go on the right. Stay there for a few seconds, and every second try to maximize your stretch. Bring it back. Chin to the chest. Bring it back. Look up. Bring it back. So next is Matsyasana. Matsyasana is a fish pose. We'll do it. The final pose is in Padmasana. But to start with, we'll sit in the straight with the legs straight, and then do the Matsyasana. So we'll because we'll have already gone into the Padmasana, we'll do Matsyasana, two variations of Matsyasana, and also a Gupta Namaskar also. So sit straight with the toes together. Go down, lay down on your back, toes together, and then slowly raise your put your head on the crown of the head on the ground and raise your back. Raise your hands up. Get the stretch. This gives you a great abdominal stretch. The next variation of Matsyasana is in Padmasana. Let's go to the Padmasana. Feel yourself comfortable. Back straight. As a starting pose, hold the toes and stay with your hands on the toes. Slowly release and get the stretch. While doing this, the lower back never touches the ground because of the way the backbone is structured. Now slowly get the stretch completely and put the crown of the head on the ground and hold the toes. Feel the stretch. Slowly release and then sit up in the Padmasana. And then slowly go down. So next is Markatasana. So Markatasana, again, there are multiple variations. Each school of yoga, defines it in different way. It is a crocodile pose. Now, the crocodile can be sitting, sleeping straight, or it can be laying sideways. So what we'll do is we'll, giving respect to all the schools, we'll do it both the ways. So we'll do the sideways as well as the straight crocodile pose. So lay down on your back, hands to the side, toes together, twist it, and look over the other side. Get the stretch. We'll again do variation in this. Feet is hip distance apart. Let's start with right leg on the left knee and then twist to your left. Touch the right knee on the ground and then look other side. Come back. This is the first variation of Markatasana. We'll do the last and the simpler variation of Markatasana also. This is when the crocodile is lying on the side, but now let's do it on the back. Lay down on the ground. Raise your neck up. And then support it. Toes together, knees together. Try and get hands as close as possible, and it puts a lot of pressure on your lower back. Try and put the knees and toes together, completely touch to each other. It's a great exercise for the lower back. Continuing the same pose, we'll go with Dhanurasana. So we'll do Dhanurasana and then the Jhula Dhanurasana, swinging pose. So lay down on the back, on the stomach. Raise, raise the other. Make yourself comfortable. Get the stretches. Raise your neck. Now let's do the swinging pose. Let's do the complementary is the Balasana. So the last few series that we have today is Halasana, Karnapidasana, Sarvangasana. So the neck exercises, and then we have Shavadra, and we'll also end with Hamsasana and then Vimanasana. So again, variations of Hamsasana, Vimanasana, Sarpasana, all these are variations in even the last Makrasana that we did are variations of Bhujangasana, but again focused on different parts of the back. So we'll start with the neck, that is the Sarvangasana. So Sarvangasana is raising the legs up, and then Halasana is taking it all the way to the back, and then Karnapidasana is touching the knees to the ears. So that's the extreme part of the bend. And then what we'll also do is we'll do a couple of back and forth Dhrita asanas. So let's start with Sarvangasana. Raise your legs up. Stay there. Feel the stress on the neck. Slowly go back. Hold your toes and back your foot. Next is Shavadra Karshanasana. Again, it's a variation in the lateral twist, but this time it's more of a waist twist rather than abdominal twist. So let's lie down. You need a lot of horizontal space. Hands and shoulders are straight. Raise your right leg to start with. Twist it and get to the left leg and look over on the other side. Left leg up. We'll go to the last part of the asana. There is a sarpasana. Lay down on your back, toes together, hands on the side. As the first part, raise your neck up, get into the basic bhujangasana, toes always together. Get the stretch. Open your shoulders. Slowly put your hands behind and then raise the legs up. We'll repeat it one more time. Hands and legs raised. Now get into the shavasana. Toes apart, hands apart, neck slightly tilted. Open your mouth and slowly breathe in and breathe out by your mouth. Slowly bring your attention back and turn to your side. And sit up. सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः Thank you. Thanks everyone for joining. Have a good day.
Thank you.